This is a tip that I think is important to let you know about, but I want to make sure everybody understands. I understand not everybody can do this. So this is going to be an expensive tip. But what I'm going to recommend is that if you can afford it and you're starting your health and fitness journey, hire a coach. Now, you can hire a coach for a number of things. The coach that I work with to this day, I met because I decided I wanted to get serious about lifting weights. And this is, gosh, 15 years ago. And I looked for somebody that I trusted that knew what they were doing. And I called him up, super popular guy, like Olympic athlete trainer, like trained for professional sports teams. But I'd watched a lot of his online content and I reached out and I said, "Hey, I want to start lifting weights. Can I drive out and see?" He lives in Madison, Wisconsin. So about a 3 hour drive for me. But can I come out and have you coach me and teach me how to do the big five, the big three lifts at the time? So bench, squat, and deadlift. So I don't hurt myself because I want to lift weights, but I don't want to hurt myself. So I sought a coach, and that's the coach I work with to this day. I've worked with him off and on. He wrote this book back behind me called Pain Free Performance. I highly recommend that book. It's a little bit dense, but man, if you're looking to do your own training and you can't hire a coach, that book is a great substitute. I love that book. But if you can hire a coach, if it's, and even if it's like, even if it's just, hey, get me started, right? Like if you can hire an in-person coach to be with you the whole time, to be your accountability partner. If you can't do that, look for a good online coach, i.e. don't hire them from Instagram. Actually find somebody like Dr. Russin, who wrote that book, who's got a track record of training people, who can help you out. And if you can't do that, then get an online program, get a book that you resonate with. And to be honest with you, the whole reason I'm building this channel is I know a lot of you can't get a coach. Either you can't find one, you can't afford one. They're super expensive, guys. I totally get if you can't do it. What I want to tell you though is that if you can at all afford it, it will be one of the best investments you'll make. If you can't, follow this channel. I'm going to be putting up a lot more playlists than just this one. I'm going to teach you guys how to do all the basic barbell movements. I'm going to teach you how to build a program. I'm going to teach you about nutrition. I'm going to try and give you all of the information. I'm going to try and create a book like that, but in video form here on YouTube. So you can come to this channel, find different playlists that work with what you want, and let this channel serve as your coach. And also, I answer all comments. At the time I'm doing this, I answer all comments. If the number of subscribers gets out of hand, there may come a point in time where I can't do that. But as for now, for the last 7 years, I've done Gym Crafter for a living. The main channel, the Gym Crafter channel, where I teach people how to build home gyms. And then this new channel that I'm starting now, I make a point to answer all questions. So if you can't find a coach, I am a licensed certified personal trainer. I have several certifications. I've trained clients here in the gym. I've helped lots of people get where you want to get, and I'm happy to help you out, or I'm happy to point you in the right direction. So please, if you need help, you can't afford to hire a coach, please let me help out. Post the comments and your questions in the comments, and I will do my best to help you from there. But find somebody to help you out if you can. Find an accountability partner. Tell your kid to kick you out of bed at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning to go get on the treadmill, whatever it takes. But that's a great place to start, is to start with help, because none of us can do as well on our own as we can with help from somebody else.